This will be episode 131, cycle 2230 and onward. Let's get started. We should be able to finish up the battery finally. So 130 was a lot, and I mean a lot of ice moving. There's still a lot more left, which is concerning, but it's not the end of the world. So we should be okay, I think. Maybe. I am worried about it. Like 100%. I am very worried about not being able to get this done tonight. The goal is to get it done tonight, but I have no idea. We'll go through our normal priority checks, make sure all the rockets are loaded, make sure all the plants are loaded. Hopefully we won't have negative resources again. That was still very weird. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. Negative uranium. We went to a uranium asteroid field, go collect some extra uranium ore, save the game, loaded it up the next day, and we were at negative resources. It's like, okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I will say ONI is taking a while to boot today. Don't know why. There it goes. Just making sure everything's loading up properly, which kind of isn't. What's going on? You're not downloading anything, right? I double check. Steam's randomly spiking to 13% memory usage. Okay, there it goes. No, it wasn't. I don't know. That was weird. But... oh, okay. Everything feels normal now. That was very weird for a moment there. I was like, okay, why is ONI randomly peaking? Like, it's actually really heavily burning my GPU for some reason, and it's like, ONI is not a GPU-intensive game at all. It's only sits at like 8% usage on one of my 1080 Ti's. No idea why that randomly was like, I'm at 85% on one of your GPUs. The other one's just sitting there idling. I'm like, well, that's not good. Okay, everything is loaded. Go back to button 4 to make sure that Stella is okay. Yep. It will be there in 12 seconds. How's your food? 78%. Why is it 78%? I'm going to assume the dupes put old food in there. I don't know why. I think they just did. No, we have arrived, but she'll be fine. As the radioactive gas cloud slowly reaccumulating its mass. That's always good. Jean did not get targeted. I should probably allow Dev back in, Keo back in. Grem, you can stay out for now. Also, Thea, you'll never come back to main base because you were never here to begin with, but I should just mark you down just in case. Also, let me remove all of those ladders. I need to get one more layer for the pips, and I need to replace this door. Yeah, I need a pneumatic door there. How much space does that give me? 88 tiles. That's enough. Not great. I'd rather have the good old 96. But beggars can't be choosers when you have a CO2 geyser right next to you. Actually, I could probably get 2. That's 88. If I don't fill this one in, and that would be 89, 90, 91. So I get 91 tiles. That's not enough for another pip. At least for spacing wise, anyway. We are getting closer to being able to get the statue done. And I will eventually move these bees. Hive has done very well for us over time, but it does need to be moved. Good. I up that so that way we can get that all nice and finished. And I need more doors. Actually, I'm gonna wait for them to move. Yeah. I was thinking maybe we could just force it and then reopen all the doors. But previous me did this for a reason, and I'm like, you know what, screw it, yeah, I agree. I'll remove the materials first, then put the doors. I don't have to open all the doors, then take out the materials, then close them, and do it again. How goes the battery? We're having more water melt off, it looks like. Okay, those got hot. Disable auto repair, disable auto repair. Come on, vaporize already. I also need to switch these for steel if I wanted to keep venting with that, but I think we are done at this point. What that tells me is I need to clean this up, and then all of that. Automation-wise, all of these need to go. And vent-wise, did we get all of you? We did not. This is a lot of steel that I would like to reclaim. Yes, we should be getting steam off gas here soon. When that is actually steaming, this is fine. When it's not, and it's getting exposed to a tiny amount of gas, that's when it's overheating. It's frustrating. Because all the rest of these are mostly fine. Yeah, 160 should be the average. Should be what I'm looking for. There it goes. Well, all that's going to get wrecked. Let me do all of that construction first, and then these. There it goes. Okay, team. You guys need to really clean this up. A radiation one. What's going on? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that would do it. That would absolutely do it. It's fine. I really should automate the bees at some point. I know I want to move them down here, and then I'll build an actual automation system, so I never need to come back in this room again. And then we can just take the, we can dump uranium ore into the room, and we can take out all of the nuclear waste that the bees make when they die, and we can extract it. So somehow I will put me out again. I don't know where they keep getting them. Somehow Sweetles jump down here. They assume he jumped down when the door opened, but now he's stuck. I have no idea. Sometimes the dupes are weird, and sometimes the pips are weird, and sometimes your other creatures are just like, I have no idea what's happening, and you're just kind of sitting there staring at them going, I don't know either. Please explain. Oh, unrefrigerated food? Did they finally do what I needed them to do? They did! Send the storage, please. Okay. Are we going to send Jean? His rocket's fully filled. Uranium is still recharging. I would like to get more aluminum and copper. Igneous rock, carbon dioxide. You know, we'll hit this one up. I was thinking maybe we try for another one of those rounds, but on the other hand, I'm pretty sure you can't reach. Do a quick check here real quick. Yep, 11. You won't be able to reach there. Or there. You can reach there. There. Yep, just one too many. Can drop a rover there. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine back. Ah, that would be rough for anybody. Jean's the only one that I know that could do it. I think we'll just hit this one up. I'll do another round of pickled meal. I am thinking I'm going to make a kitchen room here. Specifically to make some early spices. Just so that way we can have permanent meal, like permanent food for our rocketry where I don't need to refrigerate it anymore. I think that's going to be the goal. And that way I can actually say that I'm using spices, because right now we're not using it, and normally you wouldn't really care, and even now I don't really care enough to do it as much as I probably should, but on the other hand I'm like, I could use another kitchenette. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Like in general. I do need to put a scrubber down here though, if I really want to use this little corner. Where's our water situation? I would need to put a tank, and then I would need to put this down here to make it fit. Because our water output actually comes from here, and this is our sewer water. So I could build an output tank there, connect this up, and then make this a kitchenette. But then we would lose space. Which is a little concerning because this planet is actually very small. That's 80 tiles. I wanted a full kitchenette. That was, what is the size? 96 tiles. Radol can go all the way up to 120. The kitchen is only 96. $92, $96. The statue is one over too many. Oh, crap. I had a feeling I was going to mess this up somehow, and I realized my fault now. If I wanted to build a kitchen that could lead to the statue, this ladder needs to be 2 over. Ah, Because I eventually want this ladder connecting over. This will be part of the Rodriguez. This ladder is going to be pointless after a while. This one will be part of the main base. And then connected all the way down here. So this actually needs to scoot over quite a few. So it actually needs to go here. God damn it. Of course. Of course. I'm off by a little bit. At least the resources are right there already. It's not the end of the world. It's just up there on my side of things. God damn it. You've gotta be kidding me. Now then, I think we're gonna go with the nuclear rocket because we are playing Radioactive Ocean. I was thinking we would go with this when I saw it originally. Okay. Let me maximize orders here. And we'll delete those. Sorry, Angry Bear. I know you just finished it, but it's gotta move. Just a little bit. Because I can put a kitchen here, and it's like, you know what? Screw it. We'll add an actual kitchen into this area. This ladder's gotta be moved. This has to be scooted over. And we'll add some scaffolding and a bunch of other stuff to make it look good later, but I really need to move this over. God damn it. Of course. Of course I'm off by just a little bit. Just enough to cause a problem. Ow. Oh no, Crazy's still being targeted. Kind of. Crazy, how you doing? You got plinked. There we go. Okay, delete that. Delete this. We gotta move it. Mistakes were made. I did not count out where we were going to put it. That was my bad. Okay, guys. Just scoot it that way. It's fine. We'll dismantle it and then put it 3 feet to the left. That way we have enough room for the kitchen. Because I gotta slap some doors there and then slap some doors on beyond that point. And then we'll have an extra 2 tiles to work with on this side. Actually. So if I do it this way. Those need to be doors. Automatic doors. Don't have enough gold amalgam here, so screw it. We'll just slap that there. This is a marker. I need 2 doors here. This will eventually be gold-plated. Ladder there. Let me check one thing. 126. 17. Yeah. Let's keep it in line. Right there. We can add ladders like so. That gives me 96 here, 96 there, 96 there. Okay, yeah, that keeps me in line. Like, because I know someone's gonna comment about this way later in the future. I can already feel it coming, but someone's going to end up complaining when this room is not 96 and this one is, and then this one would have been like off by 2. I can feel it. I know you guys in chat probably won't notice it that much. Because I don't know that many people that have issues with my current building structure, but I know in the YouTube comments in the far future this will become a problem. So it's like, I will nip this in the butt right now, so I don't need to worry about it. And I'll use copper. Yeah, Crazy's currently being targeted. The only one being targeted right now. I'm gonna lock him out of the base again so he doesn't get himself hurt. Also means I can remove this tile and recover some of the I think. Yes. Cancel that build and remove that real quick. We have a chunk of steel fall down here somewhere? Or did a dupe grab it and run off with it? I think a dupe grabbed it and ran off with it. Oh no! He died of old age. I was like, oh look, a happy beat proceeds to die from old age. Oh no. Going to stab Kyo again. Damn it. Well. How old are you? Oh, you're halfway through. Never mind. You perished from your own stupidity. It is fine. These all need to be deconstructed. Oh, we're slowly accumulating gases in here. Slowly. I'm gonna be so happy when this is all done, because then I can start fully automating iron, and then I can make infinite steel, so to speak, besides lime. Lime will be the only thing slowing us down. I can also clean up all of that wire. Also, hopefully when Stella's rocket makes it back, once they have fully finished off their cargo. 4,000 kilograms, they're getting close. Okay, also food-wise, we're good. 100%. Gene, can you please come back to your rocket real quick? Okay, good. So let's get Gene back to his rocket. Wherever he is. Gene... I know. Why do you have minor radiation sickness? What are you doing? Your bladder's almost full, so you'll be able to go to the bathroom in your rocket. Fine. What is the temperature in here? Oh, it's down, actually. Good. There he goes. Hit the launch sequence. Just waiting for the nuclear fallout to start touching things. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Let's see. Stella's passed out. That's fine. Gene, stay in the middle of the rocket where there's, 3 rads. And use the toilet when you need to. You'll actually be fine. Okay, now that yeah, it's better. Okay, and also for furniture we need the chest piece. Goes right there. And the head, we need how much glass again? Diamond. We have the diamond, we have the steel. I need the glass. That's what I need. We'll do 50. Should be fine. So new principles. Ooh, barbecue. That's actually quite rare. A meat, tidying, suit wearing, germ resistant glow stick. Hmm. If you weren't a loud sleeper, I would take you in a heartbeat, Meep. Why are you not an anemic? I want an anemic dupe, dang it. A glow stick, germ resistant, tidying suit wearer. They're amazingly speedy. That's fantastic. Problem, loud sleeper. My base is not built for that. I don't even have a space to put them. Crap. Bubbles, building impairment, loud sleeper as well. That's a no-go. And Bonnie. Ranching, digging, researcher. Iron gut, green thumb, and biohazardous. Not bad, but very low levels. But a very solid early dupe, if it was early. Dang it, Meep. If you would come with anything but flatulent and loud sleeper and allergies, I would have been okay with that. I would even take anemic, as I said. Like, I would take an anemic glow stick. That's fine. They're suit wearer. They actually outpace their own problem. Oh, that's frustrating. If they're a narcoleptic, that would be the greatest thing ever, but obviously we wouldn't have gotten that. I'm like, 3+! Why are you not anemic? I would have offset it. Narcolept would have been amazing. Sadly, we did not get that lucky. Actual pain. Dupes, please delete that. Thank you. I'm just raining hot water on everything. Which is actually a really good thing to do. It's just that I gotta keep waiting for water to keep building up so that way we can fill the room with steam. Obviously it's still way too cold in certain areas, but it does look really kind of neat. Even if the frame rate is dying due to all the temperature changes per second. Oh, when we're in the temperature overlay. Okay, that one got completely destroyed. That's fine. That was to be expected. Slowly accumulating all of our ice. That's completely vacuumed, which is good. Pressure in here is perfectly fine. Wait. I do have enabled on everything, right? Technically, yes. 10,000 kilocalories from 4 of these. I will take it. But yes, I do need to be taking the dupes off this planet, the regular ones, and leaving Thie to their own device, but I need to make sure all of this is properly cleaned up before we do that. I also need to get all that polluted ice out of there. Dupes, please get back to work and get that cleaned up. We really need this crap removed. I think I'm going to force the CO2 and the other one. Yeah, we'll do that. The other ice can just melt in there if necessary. Not too big of a deal. As much as I would like to reappropriate it into water tanks, I don't think that's going to work out so well. How are you doing food-wise? 74. Oh, excuse me. 74. That's doing pretty good. Ah, you're almost ready. Almost ready to come home. Oh. We somehow crush some of the... That was already there. I think we had a leak. But I don't know where. Because this was already made, and that was already made. So maybe it just teleported through and got stuck. I think that's what happened. Huh. Sweep any of this up? Can. That's super weird. Going to assume... Oh, that's 50. This was up to what? 70? 80? Yeah. So, somehow we had a small leak, and I don't know how. It didn't go anywhere else. Except for there. I assume it fell into that and became a problem? That's all I can guess. I really need to rejig that at some point as well. Oh, we can start getting more igneous rock. One of the few volcanoes that I can easily capture, no problem. Actually, we need... all in abyssal. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that should completely filter out all of my problems and vent all of it into the beyond, so to speak. AKA space. Anything that isn't oxygen gets vented there. And our base is slowly becoming green. Like proper green. I really need to switch this out for super coolant, I think. Like, we have been using polluted water the entire time. I'm like, I think it's time. We have plenty of super coolant. We might as well. There we go. Okay. Like that. Clean up some of this wire. Yeah, that'll do. That should be completely sorted now, so I don't have to worry about it. It's gonna be warm for a bit. Eventually, this area should cool down. I do need to completely seal it off using insulation at some point. Yeah, we're still overfilling. That's all that matters. I probably need to switch this out for... I don't even know. We had some natural gas leak out from time to time, but it's super rare for it to happen. I need some... Well, do I really need a gas in this room? Not really. Works as a semi-coolant, but I only really need the temperature of the oil to be roughly about 75 degrees, which is what it comes out as. It's a little bit warmer than that, obviously, but it's like the break point. Otherwise I might accidentally overheat it in here, or I might underheat it. It just kind of depends where we sit. I should be able to build that, no problem. I don't want to pop that as hydrogen, that would be bad. There's still no gases in here, I believe. Yes. It's completely ventilated, so I have to build up and around, and then down and clean all of this material out. And then build the wall. If I don't build this right, obviously we have a problem, because then we start having magma raining down on everyone. Well, raining down on all of our equipment, and that would be bad. Very bad. I assume we're getting most of the polluted ice out. If we haven't already done so. Little piece of carbon dioxide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about it. I think we got it all. Okay, cool. So that is all of the polluted ice out of this room. That's one thing I don't have to worry about off-gassing in this room anymore, so huzzah to that. Carbon dioxide is just going to keep freezing until it actually hits a proper temperature. There's really nothing I can do about that one yet. I don't think there's anything I can do for the sleet wheat down there because the dupe's someone to grab it. I will admit it is kind of neat watching all the rain. We are finally seeing reasonable temperatures in here. Hooray! Gosh, that took forever. I should shove more water on top of that. It should be find iron. And screw it, we'll take the ice. Fireballs, ice, and brine ice. That should be everything else there. Stella should be done. Yep. Okay, get your chick back. Sorry, Jane. I know you're having a bad time. Fine. You'll make it through. No biggie. I wonder what the dupes are thinking, literally walking into this room. It's like, ah yes, we went through our normal airlock. There is water raining down everywhere. It's like the beginnings of steam is starting to form. They're in fully compressed atmosuits, and it is raining everywhere. Which, again, it always looks cool. I'm never gonna lie, when making this much rain in this game, it's just kind of a neat thing. Yeah, sure, it's artificial rain, but, I mean, it's pretty cool. Even making a quote-unquote rain machine in this thing is actually really freaking hard. Because you have to, it would literally be required to be right above the steam temperature, and then you'd have to build a cooling line right here to actually make that do a thing. You could do it in Dwarf Fortress, but very hard to do in ONI. And you only get kind of glimpses of it like this. Sadly, the dupes really don't get any benefit for seeing rain, though. They don't get any benefits from misting. Thankfully, I haven't needed to connect any animation wires on up to the smart batteries yet, but that's beside the point. I don't have any actual machinery that would be running off of it. There's a hydrogen generator, but... And the hydrogen generator is just here to burn off the excess hydrogen that comes from our little mini sputum. I could fully automate the entire thing, but it's pretty much going to be running 24/7 no matter what. Could make it slightly more efficient, but... Is it even worth it? That's the big question. Is this little amount of hydrogen even worth it? Technically... Yeah, screw it, I guess. 95, 15... Yeah, screw it. Why not? I may need to insulate that because we may have hydrogen sitting in the actual system. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Thankfully, the base temperatures are pretty stabilized. I do need to finally connect this to this. Separate that. I'm waiting for a bracket where there's no liquids. Right there. You to you. You to you. Immediately clear all of that. And then separate that one. And connect you to you. Clean it off. And let the supercoolant do its thing. There we go. Now, I will probably need to repurpose this pipe to maintain a cooling loop, well, technically a heating loop, in this room for 35 degrees. Now, I will probably put it at 37. We have 2 degrees of freedom, or our bomb levels. The downside to this is that I probably need to scoot. Actually, that will have to stay. I can probably scoot this through here. That way I can add a thermal aqua tuner over here in this corner and connect it up this way. Because once this gets stabilized, there should be no interaction to the outside world. So it should, in theory, be safe. Because this is all completely vacuum. This is vacuum. There is no transfer of materials or temperature from anywhere, in or out. Oh, this should be stable. The only input will be creatures and dupes moving things. Well, a dupe moving things between point A and point B. And that's about it. I do need to be a little bit careful about that. It's so nice seeing that. May need to move more plastic over to the right to allow more drip onto that. Yeah. Yeah, we will. That's funny. I also need to send over a metric crapload of steel. Because I have to build a bunch of conveyor lines and bring the materials all the way up here and dump it there. That way we can start lowering the temperature down to 124. And construction orders. Let me clean up all the excess piping here. We should move all of the excess hot iron right up here and leave it alone. There we go. How much extra steel do I have? I'll put one more airflow tile there to allow more gas transfer, and that should be okay. Is currently on their way back. Dean is 1.4 away. 3.4. Nope. Stella, come on, you gotta do it. You gotta reach the control station and come on. I know you're training right now, but you gotta do it. I'll pop up the extra nuclear waste that's kind of hanging around. Also, let me point all of our ride bolt generators back over to getting more diamond. We're not sending any more materials yet. Be kind of a waste to do it, and it would also cause more lag. My interplanetary launch system is amazing. Probably it can send so much material it starts causing frame rate lag the second I open the start map. Like, our UPSs are dying. Why? There's currently about 60 tons of plastic in flight. It's beautiful to see it, but yeah, that's a lot of artillery shells. Like, our system is just like, I'm on fire, and I'm like, yeah, I can see that. Let's see. There's not a beta and a Draco. Oh man. Actually, makes me a little sad. Slug. And there's the rocket. Oh my god. That looks hilarious. We did not use any petroleum, so I do not feel right using this rocket as a petroleum launch point. Draco and a hatch. That's kind of what our base is, but I mean, again, where's my pip? I think we're just gonna go with that one. So we need 2,500 kilograms of glass, 5 tons of steel, and 2,500 glass have we got right now. We have 6.2 tons of steel, so we've got that. That is the problem. Yep, glass is the problem. At least I think it's the problem. Pretty sure we have the diamond. I've been running the diamond press for a while. Oh yeah, 6.7 tons of diamond. This thing can run. It's not completely 100% all the dang time, but we're getting very close. I'm gonna be really happy when I have infinite diamond running. It's still gonna be a while though. Still close to 50k. I want more radiation. More! We need more nuclear waste. Not more teacups though. Well, yeah, office mugs, I should say. Please stop with the office mugs. I'm also gonna finally clean that up. Buildings, we can remove the instant tiles. And I need to start preparing the land for this. Do I want to make a natural tile there? I kind of do, but then I kind of don't, because I'm going to use the extra space. They would give me another arbor acorn tree. Do we really need another one? I don't know. I have so much lumber as it is. I really don't know. I should actually... I've thought about automating the conveyor loader. Because this is the lumber machine. And it's not automated. That's my only gripe. I also will eventually expand this down into here. I just gotta clean out, you know, all of this and then make this into a proper room. And also vent all the hydrogen. We're still at 857 kilograms per tile. Hydrogen in them. I can't get rid of it fast enough. How are you guys doing temperature-wise? 11 degrees. I need to seal this room again. There. Yep. It's too cold again. I will eventually find a balance. Eventually. It's like every 50 cycles I gotta switch out the materials. Not the end of the world, it's just definitely noticeably annoying. Like our rain is finally starting to slow. Oh, we're gonna disable auto repairs on these for the time being. Sorry, dude. We can just leave that alone. It's fine. Most of these are gonna get damaged or destroyed for a bit. We'll just deconstruct and rebuild them. The pressure is obviously not high enough in here to actually cause like proper cooling, so that's why they're all taking damage right now. What is the temperatures? Ah, it's almost stabilized. There's only little bits of cooling left. We're getting so close. Only I could have gotten the rain to go everywhere. pretty sure we got almost all the ice marked for pickup. You just make sure we do. Okay. Oops, you can just ignore the materials around the volcanoes. If it's ice-based, I don't care. It will handle itself. Something else, though, definitely needs to be picked up. Also, we definitely need to take that out of it. I can disable nuclear waste for the time being. I do need to pick up my super coolant. I have actually quite a bit of it just kind of laying around. Yeah. I really need to pick that up before it becomes a problem. I can just sit up here. That's not a big deal. Pretty sure, yeah, that'll cool it. I need to also bring these up to 7. I'm looking at it. And we can lower the door to a 1. Let's see here. Where are you, bud? See, there you are. I need... I need to give him mission control, but I don't want to yet. We'll give him crop tending, so he can keep getting EXP via crop tending itself, and then put him into mission control after, because he will be boosting the rockets. That's why he exists. To run this base and boost the rocket. That is his purpose. He does a very good job of that, actually. But the main thing is he has to learn how to cook, which is what I've been putting him to, and he's got to learn how to farm. As well as get some of his other skills up as well. He's kind of got to do mostly everything. And yeah, it's water leakage. Okay, all of that is taken care of. Why is it 93%? I don't think you're going to finish that in time. No, you're not. Move your butt. Yep, here is our hydrogen buildup, which is what I was worried about. Yeah, I don't think we need to actually connect that. I think I can just let it run. Obviously, I can... probably set this... down. Actually... Ah, I missed it. If I get it right, then I don't have to worry about it because the battery will offshoot itself. Nope. God damn it. That is going to be so annoying to do. I just need to add a switch that I can offset to. Yeah, we'll do that. this up, and we will add an override switch. Which needs to go right there. Get you back to 95. Down and 15. Oh, I messed up the order on that, but whatever. Yeah, I don't need overpressuring hydrogen. Also, let's see what our new printables have. Saltwater, a Sweetle larva, a yokel, and an anemic. Meep. I see you with suit wearing. But that doesn't solve the problem of what happened earlier. So, sorry, buddy. If it was 3, I would think about it. Because then it would only be -2. But, yeah. Sorry, bud. And yokel, sorry, Quinn. I don't take yokels. You take forever to level. So, Sweetle larva it is. So our super coolant is going everywhere. Oops. Mop it up. That's an actual problem. I actually have no idea how that overfilled when it's not there. How did you over... Oh, there's actually nuclear waste in there that wasn't showing. Okay. I see the problem. I get it. Also, you repair that, please. Set that for sweep only. There you go. That's all nice and prepared. Most of our steam is starting to fall all the way to the bottom. Isn't great. I'm almost tempted to put a steel pump down here. Please don't tell me they were actually using these for repairs. Auto repair. Or is it just not available? Don't repair these. They're going to take damage until the atmosphere is fully stabilized, and then we are good to go. Put some steel here and there from when it looks like they repaired things. Is somewhat concerning. Damage. What? You are completely isolated and you only have... What? Why did this take damage? Oh, it must have been power draw from the batteries. That's what's going on. Okay, that makes sense. It drawed more power from the batteries than what can be sent through the line. I'm only sending 2,000 or 2 kilowatts through this line, which is its cap. But the batteries must have overtaxed it while I was finagling things. That happens. I also think I need to higher priority the plants, because these are going to pop off eventually on their own, but I would rather my dupe get the talent skills required to use it. So Thea, where are you? Thea, can you handle that? That'd be great. Move all the copper from there. Thanks, bud. I know your skills in an atmosuit are really bad, but you are getting your athletics up. Sure. Yeah, you're at 5. The atmosuit puts you at -1. You are actually very close to being completely negating it. Oh, he's so close. Okay, dude. Harvest everything, please. You gotta super handle it all, and you'll be good to go. Yeah, 28,000 on frostbones. Very nice. Yeah, I'm trying to get his ability to do farming up while getting everything else going, so he should be at least able to hit level maybe 3 before we send the dupes away. It's gonna be a little tight though, I think. He won't. I don't know if he'll be able to get another harvest in before we're finished. But he is the only one that's gone in this room. I feel bad for him. Leaving him alone. I'll have to make do with everything that we built for him. I think he'll be okay, but you never know. I can also finally get rid of these for the time being. Anything else that needs to be cleaned up a bit? Temperature stabilized. Yeah, I have to get this room like actually settled, and then we're good to go. That is like the big problem right now. I also think it's kind of dumb that I'm going to do this, but... More ice temperature ship plates. Because why not? I mostly just want to convert the ice into water. I can finally get rid of it all. Thankfully, the temperatures are actually safe for the dupes, as long as they don't stand on the iron. They'll be okay. But if we use most of the ice down here, we should be able to just start converting it all into water, and then they'll get flushed to steam. And eventually, the room will become filled with steam, and all the gases will get squished on up pretty much like right there, and it always goes for corners. It'll probably be that corner, and here and there. Nope. I saw a fleeing warning. What was it? Yeah, 78. Okay, so you got stabbed by a bee. For some reason you are not normally being targeted by them, but sometimes you do seem to be getting hit. And I don't know why. What? Hold up. Huh? What? A poke shell is missing 2 health. How? No, literally, how? Did the bee quantum tunnel into my crab? What the heck? How are you hurt? How? How did you get injured? Bruh, you literally live in a 2x1. How in the God's green earth did you get hurt? My dupes won't hurt them unless I order it, so I have no idea. I'm actually concerned. Did a pip climb in there? No, a pip wouldn't. Actually, pips can't even hurt them. It would do 0. I have no idea. Was there any meat around? I don't think this thing acquires meat. No, it does not. I have no idea. I'm now super confused. Yeah, I got nothing. I died. I'm actually confused. I think a beta may have quantum tunneled and hurt my poke shell. I don't know. I got no clue at this point. Like, what the heck? Yeah, steel, 6.5, diamond, we have that. Glass is the only thing we're missing. We can get that one done. I'm thinking I'm going to build a small container at the bottom of this room that'll only be... Let me do this. It's going to be like that with a carbon skimmer and a battery. Now, obviously, I do need to vent this dang thing. And we'll build it like that. I also need to make sure all of these are empty before I do anything. And I also need to make sure the plastic doesn't accidentally fall in. That would be bad. Uh-oh. Are you stuck? No. It's excited. I love the pips, but sometimes I'm just like, that poor, not so great expression. Also, somehow Skipix got stabbed by a bee. Yep. And yet, they aren't attacking him now. I don't know. Sometimes the bees weird me out because they don't make any sense. Like, I've been stabbed. Now they're perfectly okay with him. Actual confused. I have no idea. That's weird. Skipix, head to your medbed when you're ready. Oh. Oh, I think I know what that is. Stella, also, you need to remove your food. Initiate sweep. Is that the glowy rock? It is a bioluminescent scent. Yes. Hooray! I have a nightlight for a dupe now. That's literally what that is. Good news. I don't have any dupes that are like that right now. Because on my one dupe that is afraid of the dark is a glow stick dupe. So they themselves are their own light source. Which, by the way, that is completely broken and one of the best perks in the game. Uh-oh. Somebody's trapped. Enfast? How? You climbed through there? Here, just... I don't think you can get down that way, can you? No. How did you get in here? How? I was about to say, I was like, that was already built. Did you climb up? No? I was like, well, actually, maybe. That would have been one tile. Yeah. Oh. Infast, I swear I'm going to slap you. Thank you for building that, but I'm going to slap you. There you go. You can stay like that. More glass. That was very much an infaust. What the heck? Oh, we need so much glass. Crap. There. Now make that one. I could have just added the ladder, but I'm like, screw it, we'll get him out of there. And then he's just like, oh, but just pathfind out of there. And no, infast, why? Why are you like this? I swear. He's just holding his breath while he's drilling. 1.5 tons. A gale shot. How much light does that thing actually give off? It'd be hard to tell because of the, yeah, that. Yeah, it actually does. It gives off a tiny amount of light. It's literally a nightlight. It's just enough. I really should actually add more automated lights around the base. But it doesn't really speed up their process of getting up and down ladders, so there really hasn't been that much of a reason to do it. I actually did not know that. The ventilator recharger gives off 1000 lux. Huh. That's kind of neat. I actually didn't know that. Nope, comes Grim. Creativity is now 4. Very good. Actually, does it give off light in the machine? It does. The machine's hit point is here then. A little plus symbol. This little rock is actually extremely useful if you ever need a light source in a rocket, because you can technically put it on a stand and then drop it and never order anyone else to pick it up, and it will just stay there as a permanent light source. So it won't actually take up a tile. So it's very useful. As if you need a light source, like say lighting up a bathroom or something. I do believe its decor value is pretty nutty. There we go. Bioluminescent rock. Light range, 2 tiles, 1000 lux, 30 within 5. That's pretty good. Where do we want to put it? That is the question. I'm almost tempted to shove it over here. Possibly here. Yes. Yeah, why not? I'll give a tiny amount of light for the dupes that are coming through this area, and also pretty much go to about there. I think. There. And then, what was the actual data? They changed it? An artifact from a past civilization, and it was analyzed. Let's see. Bioluminescent rock. Microscopic organisms within the rock are of a unique variety whose genetic code shows many telltale signs of being genetically engineered within the lab. Further analysis reveals they share 99.999% of their genetic code with shine bugs. Very nice. Space dust. Thankfully, it's not an actual meteor storm. I would be actually panicking right now if that was the case. Like, I don't have any shielding on this planet. Ah, oh crap. Not good, not good, not good. A little bit has already been refilled. Okay, bioluminescent rock. Oops, bring me the glowy rock. You would not mind. Oops, rock. Thank you. Tiny amount of light source. Pretty good. Now, also, I did forget to actually add... I did forget a duplicate sensor. Whoops. Like, wait, light source that's not turning off when the dupe runs by. There's no duplicate sensor. Whoops, my bad. Yes, what's the core now? Yeah, okay, that works. The power of rock. That is funny. That is very funny. There's so much rock. Eventually I'll put one over here. And then I guess I can try to reduce the pain over here on this side. I know I should probably do heavy white gold. And then just reinstall all of this. Because this is the living quarters area, and it's probably a good idea to switch everything over to gold to reduce the amount of decor burn. Mind you, you can, like, my dupes are already hitting their caps, but there are some dupes that will kind of hang around in some of these more red zones. And it will impact their ability to enjoy things. It's not a big loss, but I do like keeping everything as green as possible, even when you decor bomb their residential area where they sleep. Unless they're narcolepsy, then they kind of just operate everywhere at all times with no downtime. Just make sure the kitchen's clean. Kitchen and bathroom. As long as you've got those two things locked down, you're pretty much very good to go. That's a weird message. Extracting resources, 7.5 kilograms per second. Cannot store resources, 1.5 grams per second. Cargo capacity remaining, 5.5 tons. I assume it's the carbon dioxide it's complaining about. That would be my guess. I don't care for the carbon dioxide, so no skin off my nose on that one. We removed the food, we did. Well, that means it's unrefrigerated. No, it never made it. Oh. Here's the food. Oops. It's not there. Oops. Fell all the way down. I had a feeling. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah, crap. Very much a... Oh, no. Also, I need to connect this, that, and as a temporary wire, radioactive wire. We can remove that. I will be siphoning some of my water off from here and sending it down here. I can probably just use a liquid shutoff valve so I don't directly impede my liquids. Yeah, I can just set it on up so that way it is, if it detects liquids, it will only send in bursts. Let me take from this line instead. And then we'll take the automation wire, guide it straight on up to the top. And we should be good to go. This little hydrogen box needs to be vented. Probably vent the CO2 here as well. Yep, there's plastic inside. All of that is queued up to be moved. Oh, just sweep all of it. Oops. A chance. And when this is... When this goes to water, this should send a red signal. So I'll need... Have to sever this for a second, but... Water. I need a... Not 8. Send a red signal until it touches water. And then it will send... Yeah, it'll send a green signal, and then when it touches water, it'll send a red signal, so it'll only burst this length of the pipe. And then the rest of it will continue on about doing what it normally does. So this should hopefully regulate this and keep the pipe priority from accidentally heading this way instead of all the way the heck back up here where it needs to go, aka into space. We are still very water positive, and I'm not even fully utilizing all of the water that we are making. A lot of it is just being vented to space because I don't have anything that consumes it. And this won't even consume it. This will just process it into polluted water, and then we'll have to send it to space. Not great, but that is the current problem. Actually, I could reprocess it and send it over here instead. Yeah, you know what? I can branch this over. Yeah, I could input on this side, output here, branch over, and then send the polluted water over to these tanks. Or I could just dump it in here. I have many options here. It's like, do we just waste it and throw it into the steam room and hope it helps cool the room down a little bit faster? I mean, that's not too big of a problem. At this point, I'm just venting CO2 into space because I just need to get rid of it. Yeah, that should be perfectly fine. repurpose some of that, so it's not too big of an issue. Gene, how you doing? Are you done yet? Nope, you're not there yet. You're getting closer. Oh, we have polluted. Oh, we have polluted water. Oops. There was polluted ice still left in there. No! Just a tiny amount. Where was it? Oh, there's a tiny amount of air that really needs to go. How are you guys doing? Yeah, we still have water on the system. For the most part, it's okay. Fee, actually. What are you doing? Yeah, Night Owl is really nice. +3 to everything. All activities while they're active during the night. So he's already up to 10 with Night Owl active during the night, so that's really good. Only his skill level's still 0. I feel bad for him just a bit. Oh, I need to process more water. I think the killing chamber is big enough, but I don't know for sure. I normally go to 500, like 1,000 and 500, and that's normally the safe range. Now I know no egg that hatches here should survive this. They shouldn't be able to move around either. If they move over here, then we've got a problem. But pretty sure he will have issues if that's the case. I definitely need to add a little bit more water. So we're going to temperature ship plate a bit more here. 2 there. And put 2 there. 1 there, and there. Oh, it's so close. Still way too cold in all honesty in certain areas. There we go. Okay. Get more temperature ship plates down and dump more of the ice into actual usable water. Dang you, please stop freezing. I know this planet is like negative 180, but come on. I've gotten you down up to like 130. I'm sorry, negative 30. Negative 80 in that corner still. Oh, it's terrible in certain zones. Liquid iron. Thankfully, that's not too... Oh, we have new principles. Let's see. Coal, 3,000 kilograms. Camille, rocketry suit wearing. Night owl, small bladder, shabby dresser. Not terrible, but not good. Lyra, doctoring, rocketry. I've been piloting. Pacifist noodle arms and undigging. Oof. They do have hard digging to offset that, but no. A quick learning Nikolai with shovel taste buds, which is really good. Critter version, not what I'm looking for. The exact opposite of what we're looking for. Game. Why? Critter version is terrible. Phobia cannot dig. That's not great. Quick learning operator. If you had showed up earlier, I would have thought about it, but man, that critter version really hurts. Everybody eventually ends up working with critters at some point. By cycle 3000, most of my people are going to be either cooks or rocket pilots or husbandry. And that's kind of where we're going to be sitting for a while. As if we ever even get to that point. I don't know if we will need it, but it is a possibility. It's highly unlikely. Oh, Thea, I'm sorry. You are not skilled in construction. Well, you need to be. So, good luck, buddy. Get those skill points. Come on. Oh, you're so close. You could do it, dude. We're gonna give you the follow cam buff. You could do it. There you go. Good job, bud. And I need you to start mopping that up a little bit. 22 degrees. I really need them to come down here and take out all the extra ice. That's why I don't mind throwing these around and being like, screw it, just build it. I don't care. Dude, don't go to sleep. You need to build. Or at least deliver. We're trying to increase the atmosphere in here. It's way too small. Not enough pressure. How you do? Oh, yeah. Spoon hit absolute man down kind of situation. Exhaustion has kicked in. Crap. Here, I'll do that for you guys. And those two are the primaries. Gotta finish that one. You just hanging out. Oh, he's still close to done. How's our Paku? Oh, 205,000. How has map cleanup been going? Slow but effective. They're slowly taking care of all the debris and some... Oh, wait. No, he escaped from there. Paku, you need to go to the right. Paku. Go to the right. Paku, not left, right. God damn it. Somebody save the idiot, please. If he falls here, he can go that way. Come on. Go to the right. You know what? I'm gonna be nice from now on and say screw it. Just slap a door there. Because it should force their pathfinding to the right. There's water below you to the right. Go that way. I need to make another bucket. Oh, goodness. Aku, now! And I give up with you, I swear. Sometimes your critters are just... Yeah. Not so good. Nope, seed analysis complete. Wait. Leafy! Not great. 50% life cycle down, produces light. Sorry, requires light. And... fertilizer usage 50% or 25%. Which fleet wheat doesn't consume... well, naturally planted fleet wheat doesn't consume anything, so... yeah. I think we're gonna naturally plant all of these. Eventually, I think this is just gonna be a naturally planted chamber, and then I don't have to think about it. That way I can just have sleet wheat growing in here and possibly mealwood. So they want to keep the temperatures kind of all over the dang place. I'll probably do mealwood down here and sleet wheat up here. Our issue is that will need to be naturally planted here, and then down here would have to be naturally planted as well. Good news is the radiation is perfectly reasonable. So it might not be for the stuff down here, though. Up here it's perfectly fine. I'll have to look into that. We'll probably just have a bunch of mutants lately just kind of existing. $195. Oh, that's so close. Sputnik's rocket is ready, so that would be completely loaded, so we're good there. Let me re-angle all of my particle accelerator. There we go. Keep making that diamond, we're gonna need more. Stella, where do we want to send you? That's the question. I double check here. We just went there. That one's recharging 68. Gobert War. That one is ready. Rocky Asteroid. And it's not far away. Edible. Pickled meal. 9 priority for now. I've been able to handle 9 priorities now for some reason, so I'm okay with it. Okay, that has now been completely vented. Means I can now do this. And also deconstruct this. And we need to get rid of this corner. And you want to go up and around, buddy? There you go. Need a pneumatic door here. And 2 airflow tiles. Make it out of copper, we're getting more of it. It's perfectly reasonable. Now, I wouldn't really recommend standing there, but, I mean, you do you, bud. We need a carbon skimmer. May actually get hot in there, but it shouldn't be hot enough for a requirement of steel. We'll just do gold amalgam. And I need liquid reservoir. This is really the big question. Do I want to shove it out here and then put a battery in there, or do I want to keep it nearby? I'm almost tempted to just shove it out here. And then use the polluted water that's going to be contained within and just dump it in the steam room. It's completely possible to just do it like this and, you know, vent it that way. I feel like I should probably isolate this as well. Go here, there, and then wrench this over. And then down there for the tank. Yep, right there. Need to remove this little ladder. Battery-wise, you. One liquid reservoir coming up. I could recycle this and send it all the way back on up here towards our bathrooms, which is an option. I wouldn't mind completely recycling everything and then just using my one pipe to vent all of the excess mass that we don't use into space, which again is an option. I'm still kind of debating on it. We're still not even using this one. Not to its fullest, anyway. I really need to double up on that at some point and clean this up a bit more. We have the space, I just haven't done it yet. I can't remember if the dupes can actually climb on the pneumatic door or not. I believe they can, but I can't remember. By climb, I mean they can open the door, climb up, and get out via the door. I can't remember if they can do this or not. Oops, you gotta be kidding me. Please stop dropping food down here. Okay, so that is actually... Okay. Couldn't remember if it was or not. No, nobody can fall in there anymore, so I think we're perfectly fine on that front. We can remove materials from there. Well... I just need to wait on our liquid reservoir to... well, to fill up, I should say. And go from there. Probably turn off the nuclear reactor for a little while. There we go. That should keep that running, no problem. If I turn off the nuclear reactor, all of our water consumption in the entire base pretty much goes to poof. And... yeah. Pretty sure all of our steam systems will turn off for a bit. Alright. Refueling disabled, system turned off, safety nets online. We're perfectly safe there now. And that should probably fill up in about half a cycle once that's actually fully through the system. We can refill the entire thing. Oh boy, dupe. Dupe. That's a lot. Okay. Let's also refill the fridge. Check on Gene here. Gene, you good? Where are you, bud? Should be up here, right? Yep. Okay. You have completely filled the tank. Move your butt back. Yep. Cargo bay is full. Probably grab the rest of that later. Bucket, thank you. I'm fine with all nuclear waste hanging around. I really just need water in this little container. There we go. That will be flooded for a second. You know what? That'll actually overheat once this starts going off, so that should be fine. Okay, still I get inside. Okay, cool. Make sure you grab the right food. You did. 100% freshness. Very nice. Are you eating in the mess hall? You are. All that matters. As long as you're getting the bonus from the Great Hall, that's all I care about. Okay, is everybody clear of the steam turbine and also the nuclear rocket? I think we're good. Stella, punch it. Now, are you gonna convert? Should be you, I think. I think it's got one to two more rocket launches before it cooks off. Or maybe not. Oh. Oh, it's so close. 269. I need 278.9. Nope, when it comes back for landing, that'll cook off into a natural tile. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Dang it. We almost have it. Damn. We're so close to getting our refined coal tiles. And the fun part begins, and I gotta fill out the entire thing with that. The good news is it won't be touching anything, so these things can hit, like, you know, easy 3,000 degrees, and I don't have to care. Obviously, the dupes should stand above them on ladders, but eventually the ladders will melt, so there's not much I can do about on that front. I can't really make any... I don't think there's any material I could do except maybe... Pretty sure I can do temperature ship plate made of refined coal. Can I do that one or not? I can't remember. No, I could just do regular coal. Yeah. If I could do a refined coal temperature ship plates, I could add backings. That way the nuclear waste would settle, but... If I do that, then it's going to turn into a natural tile instantaneously, and it'll be 800 kilograms instead of 200, or even... Well, I could do 10, but... Yeah. I prefer keeping it rounded to the normal range that we keep things at, which is 200 kilograms. It feels fair and balanced on that front. Poor Jeed's on his way back. Stella's just launching. Wait, did anybody give Stella the rocket station boost? Any errands? No, there is no errands right now. Just suit. Also, I should probably high priority that. Any exosuits laying around? One cobalt exosuit, please, dupes. Keep that lower priority while we wait. Okay, all of that's all perfectly fine. And we have liquids again. I'm seeing some stabilization, 300 grams. That's way better than milligrams. I'll take it. Throw enough water in the room, you'll finally start seeing pressure. We finally got rid of all the chill yet? No. Soon, but we're not there yet. Too powerful, I swear. You know what? Ice temperature shift plates, let's go. Going to consume all the ice in the map. I don't care. Let's go. Oops, help me with this, please. This is going to suck for you. I fully understand this, but we gotta get this done. I'm sick and tired of looking in this room and being like, it's not steamy enough yet. Because the pressure is too low. Just take the ice from the floor, shove it into the system, let it warm up, problem solved. Like so. Six kilograms per tile. Oh, that's beautiful. I feel bad doing this on this front, but it's like, I don't care anymore. There's a point where you're just like, there's too much ice, screw it, convert it to temperature shift plates, pop it off into steam, get rid of it. Gotta go. And just grab all the ice, guys. Grab it. Fine. It'll convert around you. No biggie. If anything, it'll actually protect you from the extra heat that'll be generated, but the heat in here is not dangerous enough for you guys anyway with your suits, so you should be perfectly fine. Negative 57.7. That do be cold. That is also somehow not warming up. Actual concern? I think that may have glitched out. Negative 57.6. It's not changing. All the tiles adjacent are warmer. Oh, wait, no. There it goes. 0.1 up. Oh, boy. This is my literal Hail Mary whenever you need to get rid of ice. I hate that this works. I find it stupid that it's a mechanic, but it is. And it totally works at getting rid of it. And it will convert it all into regular water. There's no loss. And yeah. Well, it'll convert to steam pretty much very quickly right after turning to water because normally it flashes. Okay, so we've got a corner here. This is slowly failing. We'll need to start throwing in my steam turbines here soon. Okay, my guys are starting to get hungry, so it's a little bit of priority. Finish what they're working on. Next activity 5.4. Will be active in 1 cycle, so it should hopefully steam off this corner piece. Yes, this is very much a Hail Mary when it comes down to getting rid of materials. Well, I should say rapid state changing materials. You know what, put these all down to a 7. Everything else can stay as a 9. The dupes will get around to it. Oh no, we had a chunk of iron form. That's actually really bad. Because that means I'm going to waste half of it. And even if I allow liquid to form on top of it, that won't warm up enough to turn it back into liquid, so we've got to remove it. Yeah, well, that's half of its mass lost. Sucks. Oh, the frost buns. Have you gained a cuisine level yet? You have! Now up to 3. Good. I'm gonna need you to harvest that as well, but that's fine. Did your pepper nut lost? Oh, it's probably from that. It's fine. No. That's a 5 priority. Okay. Actually, a little worried he's gonna have some problems. I know he's only slightly hungry, but his oxygen is kind of low. He's at half mark right now. Turn that one back on. Should probably also turn this one back on as well. Let them run for a bit. Yeah, our base temperatures are finally pushing down over here into green, so that's always good. Filter system is perfectly reasonable. The dupes have not finished this. 1, there we go. They finished building that. I need to build up to there. We gotta cut across to there. Big problem with this is all of this has to be built first. Because we can't have a dupe stand on this. Like here is fine. And there is not. If they're standing on anything over 1099.9 degrees centigrade, their suits will start failing. So you gotta actually protect them there. I still have no idea what we're going to do with all this really hot material. I may throw it in the steam room and leave it alone until it cools down. That's really all I can think about. At least on that front, anyway. It is extremely dangerous material, so probably best not to fuck with it. Take this safe route. So many bees. Have we finished the head yet? That is the question. We have the materials. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, now I can finish this dang thing. Finally. I also need to find a spot to put all my side and critter trap seeds. They're just kind of hanging out. could probably just shove them in the room. Feels kind of a waste. Okay, bud. Remove it. It is time for the head. Actually, I just need you guys to start delivering stuff, because it's going to be actually kind of problematic. Actually, how much materials? Glass, 2,500. You know what? Oh no, full bladder. Nope. I am sorry. You need to go to the bathroom right now. Move that butt of yours. Go. I see that super displeased face, and it's just immediate bathroom warning. Go, dude. Go. Run. This is not your objective. I just gotta put the resources here so we could do the helmet. Well, the head. I think tomorrow for episode 132. Be easier if I do that than actually just build it now. Awesome seeds. Ooh. And a snazzy suit. Ooh. This would actually be easier to work with on the water world. But snazzy suit. But I could build a ton of these. You know what? Screw it. Awesome seeds. I still have one snazzy suit sitting here for somebody eventually. Yes, we'll gather the materials, and tomorrow we'll build the head. Oh. I still don't know if this accounts for agriculture or research. I remember it counted for research originally, but I don't know. Yeah, I think it's actually research. I do feel like I need to shove the CO2 from this side of the base over there, because this is kind of a really big object that actually matters a lot. And we'll sort something out with that. This feels always dealing with low oxygen in this environment because the excess CO2 in the corner. CO2 always likes building up on the right. And always just build a gas filter into the system. I'll just do a small little setup like this. There we go. I should be able to handle all the CO2 problems there. And you, on the other hand, still have not gotten any water. Nuclear reactor been turned off properly this time? Yep. Still dumping water though. Because of all the excess steam. Yeah, 218. That's pretty good. 21 kilograms. Doesn't really matter how much material comes here. All that matters is that that stays at 2 kilograms. How is the radiation in here? And 300. Not bad. Dupes, can you please finish the last one? Thanks. Let's see. Gina will be back in 1.7. Stella is currently 0.7 out from their target. Still building up. We've been able to punch through the cold yet? No. Dang it. We're trying, okay? Trying to get rid of it. I don't want to waste it into space because we do need water on this planet, but the giant but I don't need it at absolutely abysmal temperatures. Just want this room to be steam. Oops. Okay, I guess they don't want to build that one? There we go. Don't know why they want to build that one, but okay. It was right on the spawn point of the volcano, but I didn't think that would cause a problem yet. Yeah, well, that should have sorted itself out. Come on. There we go. Okay, that should convert quickly. I just want them to take all the ice from down here and just start vaporizing it to the best of their abilities. The more energy we shove into the system, the more steam we get, the higher the pressure, and the more stable this room becomes. And the easier it will be to clean out the excess gases that will all get stuck up here at the top. I think once we get, what, 1 kilogram? Pretty much 1 kilogram per tile worth of steam, then I can actually start repairing everything. Oh, I will dismantle, then repair, and then hopefully send over enough steel to build all of the rails. That's really going to be the big problem. All of these need to condense into a line right here. Actually, right here, and we'll dump it right there. I could actually dump it over here near the cooling room, but I'll probably have more cooling outputs because this entire section is just steam turbines. So all of that will get ripped up. It'll all be steam turbines, and that'll be about it. I may leave the carbon skimmer, but I may not. We'll have to wait and see. Probably a good idea to keep the actual gases all as one unit. The only little pocket corner, so I have to worry about the rest. probably resume charging, actually. Only because I'm pretty sure we're finally starting to get enough mass in here that I don't think we're gonna be having that much problems anymore in the future. Well, I should say the near future. I'd probably install the first steam turbine now. One needs to go there. Yep. Yeah. Steel. Or wolframite, any of the above. Empty. Poor thief. I'm gonna force them to build the steam turbines first because we will have very hot iron in here for a little bit. So it's gotta get built first so it doesn't leak the temperatures. I don't leak temperatures that badly, as you can see. Okay, that'll be all steam turbines, and that's probably gonna still be overkill. But only slightly. If I add another thermal aqua tuner, then it probably won't be, but yeah. You guys already inspected and rummaged everything, correct? Yes. 8 kilograms. Nice to see. More of that, iron volcanoes. More of that. Please. I will probably need to send over one more batch of pickled meals so that way we can have our rocket trip home be safe. But other than that, so close to that being done. Also, let's check the head real quick. 2,500, 2,505 deal. And 500 for you. 5,000. And manufactured material, steel, manufactured material, glass, and rare. No. Okay. Yep. Okay. That'll be the heads, materials nice and allocated. We can do that next time. That'll be right at the beginning. And that'll be one of 3 completed. Oh, pain. Worthy pain, but pain nonetheless. Okay, Stella has just arrived. Gene is currently 0 back. What is this mess? Actually, quite well. Those 2 on the outside. Another one there. I do have my cook doing frost buns. Okay, good. I was about to say, please tell me I'm doing all frost buns. Good, good, good. Where's the temperature in the base now? It's stabilized. Still dealing with some hot objects. That's mostly igneous rock in small form. I have no idea what we're going to do with that oxygen bird. The only place I could place it would be here, I guess. Clean up the rest of the plants and plant it there. I could probably naturally plant it here, but... Actually, no, I could. There's no plants on the side. Yeah, I could probably slap it right where the deodorizer is. That would be funny. How are the pips doing? Oh, the pips are fine. This base is so poorly put together. Was it because I needed to keep as much natural tiles as possible and keep things small because we don't have access to space. Not yet anyway. We will soon, but not there yet. I'm gonna be happy once we get that done though. Be good. There's still so much ice. It's such a problem. Stop fighting me, game. Just go down in temperature. It's fine. Where's the... Oh, he's cooking. Good. The more he cooks and the more he's getting his athletics up, the less I have to worry about him. He should be able to get level 4 soon. By default. I think my primary dupe team right now, their main objective is just keep the base batteries going. Not a great option. It's a worthy option, but not a great option. Let's see. How's Triple handling everything? Yeah, they're doing okay. Probably need to redirect Talon here. Nope. I'm gonna have to slowly dig my way across because I don't want the dupes accidentally stepping on that. That would be very bad. So I should redirect this back to main base. I can keep sending more petroleum and not having to really worry about it whatsoever. Okay. Crude oil is going back up. Probably should tap that one soon, and that one. I feel like I need to generate more water before I do that, or at least have a larger water tank. Or I could just reprocess the polluted water for the first time. Any of those are actually an option. I really just need to be vacuuming most of this stuff out. There's just too much gas. Like, even with this giant chute, it's still not enough. That's already been, like, taken care of. I do need to send more neurovasculators over here. Everything that needs cooling currently has cooling via liquid format, so... Oh, except for you. You actually need liquid. You guys automatically leak liquids, so that actually saps energy as it falls, so I don't have to think about that. But yeah, this one needs some crude oil or petroleum on top of it. about it. Crusher 2, maybe? Hmm. No, not really. It kind of does, but also kind of doesn't. It's in the yellows now. Still a little orange over here, but it's slowly going down. Yep. I need them to dig that out. Yeah, we'll have to go this one tile at a time. I do not like doing this, but sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and let your dupes do their thing. And I'll leave the camera for that. Not started dismantling that yet. Temperatures are still absurd over here to a point of annoyance. Not the worst thing in the world, but, well, I can't get a dupe up there. I can over here on this side, just not over here. Yeah, we're gonna put some rovers here and then bring some actual trailblazing dupes down. I'm thinking main team. We'll have them land roughly in this area, and then we'll build an actual rocket landing site and start building in space. And then we're gonna poke a hole right here and vent all of this steam. And then I'm gonna just pour water directly into it. I think we'll actually start shooting water over onto this planet and just pouring it into the hole that we make using some automation. So that way I don't actually have to heat dupes here. And eventually the temperature should fall. Hopefully within about 200, 250 cycles. Even with these things going for 500 cycles, we barely put a dent in it. It's safe to stand from here down. 500 cycles of work. Here down. That is our safety net. Everything from there up is dangerous. My sulfur geyser is behind this wall that I can't get to, so... Well, I'm going to fix that problem, and I'm going to use dramatic and drastic measures to do so. Because I want that. I'm tired of not having it. Like, of course my sulfur geyser has to spawn in the lava field. Of course. Why? Game. Why do you troll me so? Okay, how is our bathroom doing? That's all there. When you activate, I should start seeing a massive flood of water. Yep, 3.6 cycles. So yeah, next episode we are going to be having our liquid reservoir completely fill up again. And then we should start seeing the carbon skimmer start utilizing its automation. And I think we're just going to dump the polluted water directly into there. Which we already do have a pipe system here for the excess polluted water that was over here. I think we can finally clean this up a bit. I might want to leave this pipe, but separate it a bit. We might need that later. So I'm going to have to eventually suck the water out of here once it gets cold enough. I don't mind throwing more water into the situation and then removing it later as liquid water instead of steam. Eventually we'll probably just... Well, we'll cool down the steam to a point where it turns into liquid and then lower the temperature down to about 24 degrees and recycle the water, possibly expand the water tank a little bit to the left once the bees have cleaned up all the uranium. Bring the bees down here into this area, remove all of this automation so I can finally get rid of the polluted dirt, move that back on up to space. Probably shove it up here somewhere. Actually, I'd probably just throw it over here in the corner. Yeah, we'll probably do that. That's not really a big deal. You're up to 600 kilograms, though. That one's at 700, so not great. Let me order the dupes to bring me my materials here. Oh, if we can have it all planned for tomorrow. Should be good. Episode 132 will have all of the stuff. Oh no, the Pintro finally happened. I have really no complaints. I just left stone hatchlings here and that's about it. There's not enough material here for stone hatchlings to even exist, so it doesn't matter. Pintros, on the other hand, I can technically get polluted water from the infectious polluted oxygen vent. I can technically make grot and other things, so they can handle it. So Pintros need to be here, but think about it. Like Puffs and Pintros and Paku. This is one of the few nature reserve Paku setups I've ever actually done because I normally keep them in a tiny, tiny tank. I said screw it. You guys get to live there, and Rudabo also has a smaller one. Yep. And they get to live there. I wish the game would tell me how much actual Paku meals we have. Because... yeah. 397,295 kilocalories. Good stuff. That's all seafood. If I ever need to come back here, which I will need to come back here at some point. The base is still not warm yet. I actually need to retrieve a nosh bean, believe it or not. I need to cap this thing for more and more hot tubs. And I need a nosh bean, specifically for the achievement. And if I remember correctly, I actually never found one, which I thought was weird. As there's probably one buried in here somewhere that I have no idea where it is. Uh-oh, toilet warning. He's on toilet duty, that's currently on. Let me do this for them. My dupe's gonna take a while. Always having the bathroom problem. You are in the bathroom. Oops. Light wounds. Are you... And... no, you're going to the bathroom. I'm now confused. I assume it was Skipix or Sandbit. I don't know why the bathroom toilet one just popped up. There's 3 bathrooms on this planet, and all 3 of them are in constant use, and all the schedules are perfectly balanced around. So, we have many, many people with minor injuries. Okay, so there's the water kicking off. Still not finished that line yet, but that's fine. Take a while before it fills up. What's the temperature actually at? 23.5. Okay, that's fine. Jean is also injured. I assume a rad bullet collision. No. It must have been the beast. And we get yet another office mug. Damn it, Gene. Why? Why is it always the office mug with you? Where? Welcome back to base, though. I guess. Please. Please stop finding office mugs. I know it's red and shiny, but stop. Stop finding mugs. A higher priority that, so we can get the job done. How injured are you? Dean definitely needs to go for that one. Yo's at 99, they don't need it. Zorba. Okay, that's a Red Bolt shot, sure. It's 4 points of damage, that's different. That's a B. Thank you, Gene. Oh no. Gene, please keep your head down. There's currently a Red Bolt flying right towards you. I mean, you are fast, but I don't know if you're fast enough to dodge it. I'm about to find out in about 3 seconds. The autosave finishes. No, no, he is absolutely fast enough. Okay, good. Okay, there he goes. Watching Gene as he brings down the food. That works. Gives a thumbs up before delivering everything. Okay, I'll just sweep the go. And that's the food taken care of. Alright, go offloading. Semi-warm cobalt ore, that's about it. And that works. We will come back here one day. This is just going to be a nightmare to clean up. And also retrieve the shovels. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. We need to do plastic. Plastic. Insert that one. I still haven't moved the abyss light, so I'm just going to leave that alone for now. There's really nothing I can do about it. Yep, we are actually water positive. It's good. I am still shoving more and more water over here. Get rid of it. I really need to separate that yet. Not really. Joy seed. God damn it. Dress to impress. Phobia cannot do digging errands. Their interest is operating. At 13. They're Luddite. Decrease machinery. Better version. Sorry, Abe. Nope. Irritable bells. Caregiver. Fighting and digging. Mari, you really didn't come up with anything good, but you didn't come up with anything terrible. We're gonna pass on the dupes. We're gonna grab the joy seed, though, for sure. There's the little cactuses. He was slightly injured, so is Dev. You. Okay, dupes. Make sure buildings. You. 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 Go. That's formed. You fell one tile. Such a drama too. There we go. All over a nice little natural tile. I'm gonna be so happy when this is done. Then I won't need to send any dupes into this room, and it will just automate all the food down to here. And once the food's been cooked, then we shoot it off into space. Mostly, this place will be forever aimed at Ikellen because it will be feeding all of our frost buns to Experiment 52B, resin. I do need to make a steam room, though. I'm probably going to incorporate this tungsten volcano into it, and then work from there. Because we need to steam the actual resin. This will also be a steam room at some point, but I don't know if it'll be warm enough to deal with the sheer amount of mass of resin that we will probably be producing. It'll be slow at the start, and it's going to start ramping once we get more food going. So, oops, food dirt. Please take care of it. Thank you. And how's Flip Palin's water situation? Cleaned all of that up. Still pumping more water. There it goes. Finally finished. Yeah, we've got 5 backup tanks, so that should be fine. Going on nuclear rocket. Stella, how close are you to being done? Oh, you're so close. All the rain. It looks so good. If only it would stay. I need like 1 kilogram per tile everywhere. All I care about. So I can compress all the polluted oxygen up here and then vent all of it and get rid of it. He wants to be below everything else. There. Inject more ice. More materials. I really need to send over more steel, I think. Except for most of this is still not filled yet. Yeah, we'll get the head done next time. That'll be a nice little cutscene for everybody. How much longer on you? 2.2. Oh, and the temperature got too warm again. I will find a balance, I swear. Absolutely need to find a balance for temperatures in here. I think once our dirt starts finally cooling off, that's when I will not need to worry about it too much and we can just use standard piping again. Right now, obviously, our dirt is very hot because it's down here. It is getting its job done, but yeah. I think we can finally get rid of these guys. No longer needed. And the gas can pretty much be removed. Actually, I should probably leave the middle line in case we need to vent more hydrogen from here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that middle line for now. Everything else can go, though. Yeesh. Forgot about that ladder. Ladder's been there for a very long time. I did want to shove a spice grinder in here at some point. Get a copper, fine. One steel gas range. File over for machinery in case we need it. May actually take out the smart battery and slap in some automation down there. Specifically for the gas range spice grinder. Yes, I do want to make a small kitchen down here. Eventually, the entire area will be oxygenated, and our dupes will be able to exist around the statue, but as of right now, that is not the case. Refrigerator. I need that for carbon dioxide. And we need to plug that in. There we go. Now the fun part begins. Figuring out how we're gonna pipe everything. Yeah, I'm probably gonna shove an automation system down here so that way we actually have the space for it. I could probably start salting on pickled meals and then use the pickled meals for rocketry. Because I have tons of mealwood seeds, and I can always start growing more if necessary. We're making so much dirt, I don't need to worry about it too much. The only other thing I need to think about is I need to add a plate. And over that. That. That should be fine. And information. We need motion sensors. There. There we go. And one girl pot there. And one. And that'll do. And we'll have a conveyor loader and a drop-off point. Where I can remotely deposit resources if necessary in the future. Put the loader there, I guess. Turn it on up to the fridge. Our uranium will be going that way eventually, and food will be sent up to there. I'll have to connect it straight down the middle. I also think I need to finally give up on this one little piece. I've been trying to save all the uranium, but sometimes you gotta get rid of it. I'd rather not have hydrogen randomly make its way back in here. That would be bad. So, seeing we're actually going to be using this area next to the statue, I need to repair. I may start making surf and turf, but maybe. I would actually need to let it, which I will need to grow eventually. I'm prior to that for the artists, and I need to bring soya seed, one bud. Yeah, I'll put the buddy bud there. Thank you, Grim. There you go. But next resources bay is full. Jump back. Sorry, Stella. Where's your food? 91%. Oh, you're doing perfectly fine. Soon you won't even have decaying food. Be nice. It finally melted. Crap. That means I need to mop that up immediately. Okay, that one is not vaporized yet. Getting so close. I think this is all she wrote though for now. It is currently 7:19. Whew. You need to take all that excess water and dunk it up there. water for that one. There we go. Okay. No. It's not there. That's really hot. Oops, please handle the granite that is currently 223 degrees centigrade. I'll leave him to it, I think. Oh, we're so close. Once the base battery is online, I really don't have to worry about anything after that, because it will just continuously snap power from all these volcanoes, and eventually we will have enough steel to build the conveyor rails to bring the iron up, and we can start making even more steel. But I think that's all she wrote for me anyway. Let's drop a save here. It is now currently 2,245. Oh, and yes, tomorrow we will build the statue and knock out one of the 3 primary achievements. I've mostly been holding off on doing it till the right time. I think tomorrow will be the day. Now that we've got this thing almost completely finished. Oh, I'm super happy with that, just in general. We're making progress. We almost have the steam. We almost have the materials ready to start building the space station. Next is just getting resin and, well, iso resin specifically. And, yeah, then we open the rift, and that'll finish the second of the 3. And then the fun part begins, because then comes finishing off all the radioactive plants. I don't look forward to that. I really don't. That's going to suck. Also, I need to find an Ash bean. I have no idea where it is. But yeah, soon, very soon, we will have this playthrough finished. I'm very happy with that. And then I start another one immediately. Once this is done, we go right on to the next.